What is up guys, Greedy Knight here with a video on Charge Blade. I'll be talking about the playstyles of Charge Blade and how to play them optimally by using specific switch skills and Charge Blade types. It's not a question of which playstyle is better, but which one complements your equipment the best. Let's get into it. The switch skill combo is Morph Slash, Counter Peak, and Condensed Spinning Slash. It is the new Savage Axe but more broken. You have the higher damage of Spinning Axe gameplay, inflicting multi-hit element attacks, and foul damage behind the safety of a powerful counter. Counter Peak is an active guard point that does deactivate Condensed Spinning Slash, but you can press X to reset it after the counter and get riding out of it. You also have Morphing Advance to reposition and close distances, compensating for the slow moving axe mode. If Condensed Spinning Slash is active, Morphing Advance won't knock you out of it because it keeps you in axe mode and you can use it to pop double burst with the spinning axe. File types aren't required to be element file. You can run any Charge Blade with an element, but in certain matchups, element file would be used if it resulted in higher damage from exploiting elemental weaknesses. The biggest drawback with this playstyle is that it becomes defenseless when you run out of wire bugs. You have no means of moving out of the way due to being in axe mode, and if you guard point in self-defense, you won't be able to quickly recover your spinning axe until you recharge a wire bug. Since Wirefall deactivates your spinning axe also, you should only use it to avoid carding or getting comboed by the monster. Using Counter Peak, Condensed Element Slash, and Counter Morph, you hyper-focus on turtling behind your shield. This is the safest form of Charge Blade because you will be in Sword and Shield mode most of the time, but if you are ever caught in Axe mode, you have a Frame 1 Morph attack. It sacrifices on-demand damage for the ability to counter the monster whenever possible, with or without wire bugs. Use Impact File for this playstyle because element files aren't optimal with this setup due to outputting less damage. This is the playstyle that feels good to play if you're good at guard pointing. The main drawback is if you mistime your counters and guard points, you will get punished for your mistakes. This may be the traditional version of Charge Blade, but it is the harder version to play if you constantly try and fail to guard point. You can play without guard pointing, but your damage output will plummet. This forces you to get good if you want to use this playstyle in the endgame. This is the Dunk playstyle. The switch skills are Condensed Element Slash, Axe Hopper, and Counter Morph. Using Condensed Element Slash will make sure you don't bounce while you're trying to get files loaded up, and it's your strongest sword and shield attack. Axe Hopper is a proactive Silkbind that can ride the monster in 1 or 2 activations, and Counter Morph is here for the fact that it is designed to encourage you to use supers and sword and shield mode. Axe Hopper relocates a super mid-air, allowing you to swat wraths out of the sky and has the ability to dunk and ride. You don't care what state the monster is in, flying, on the ground, or downed. You can always use Axe Hopper if you have the files. You do sacrifice the safety of a stronger guard point from Counter Peak, but you'll be dunking monsters with style. You'll want to use any high, raw, attack impact Charge Blade, since aerial supers have Mind's Eye and to get those massive damage numbers. Foul explosions don't give two shits about sharpness either. You are using Condensed Spinning Slash, Axe Hopper, and your choice of Morph Slash and Counter Morph. Depending on how you play this style, it is suboptimal because Axe Hopper does not directly synergize with Condensed Spinning Slash. However, you can pair these with a viable method. Activate Red Shield Charge, and once your files are empty or yellow, perform a Condensed Spinning Slash to engage File Restoration. Every time you hit the monster, you load files with energy, build your energy up to full, then pop an Axe Hopper. In the meanwhile, use Morphing Advance and Guard Points to stay mobile and safe. This playstyle uses supers but is optimized if you can also take advantage of multi-hits. It was designed for impact file Charge Blades with Element. It grants you the best of both Super Spam and Savage Axe gameplay with a healthy balance of damage and the ability to KO. There is no one right answer to play Charge Blade, but if you are going to use it a certain way, it would benefit you to pick a Charge Blade that complements your playstyle, which is why I took the time to recommend what type of Charge Blade to use for each style. That's all I have for the video. If we get any additional switch skills in the future, I'll be sure to update this video with any additional switch skill combos. Like if you enjoyed the video or if you found it helpful. Consider subscribing if you want to see more Charge Blade content like this. And check out the MHRise Charge Blade subreddit link down below. Greedy Knight, signing out.